Okay, I have quite a bit of things to say. So just you've been sitting quite a bit now. So let's take hands up for a bit and then down, just to get your kind of circulation going on. So yeah, tools for democracy. I'm going to talk about tools for democracy and what I mean about that. So first of all, this is my agenda for today. First, a short intro, then why AI and why news media. And in the end, I give some concrete examples what you can do when you combine content, AI and UI. But first, I find it very polite to quickly introduce myself. So why should you care anything about what I have to say in here today? So my name is Jarno Koponen. I'm the head of AI and Personalisation at Yle News Lab at the Finnish broadcasting company. And I have two things in my organization that I focus on. First, that we truly build human-centered applications that use content, AI, and new user interfaces. And second, that we create teams, that we build the right kind of multidisciplinary teams that can build these products for today. Before I joined Yle, I spent time in Silicon Valley and San Francisco with an internationally funded startup called Futureful. I was co-founder and chief product officer there. And what we tried to do, we tried to build a new interface to the internet itself. No more, no less, and we are here at the Google. So new interface to the internet itself that combines relevance with serendipity. And that was our mission. So to truly create something that pops the filter bubble, if you will. And I'm not just saying that we created something like this. We were featured in the New York Times, New Scientist, and Vice magazine, among others, who told that we truly created an experience that pops the filter bubble. And there is a technologist in me. So I'm a designer and humanist and technologist in one person. So I'm deeply proud of co-writing a patent that describes this filter bubble popping technology. And this patent is nowadays referenced by Google, Facebook, and Amazon, among others. And 3.5 years now at Yle, I've been working with products that truly combine content, AI, and new user interfaces. I've been building the team and leading the team who is working on our personalized news app, and I'm truly proud of leading and building the team that created a news assistant, our Voitto news assistant that learns directly from your lock screen. But later on, a bit more about that. And yeah, I'm truly passionate about this topic. Maybe that shows off here when I'm on stage. So I've been writing expert articles about personalization, machine learning, and new user interfaces and media content in TechCrunch and VentureBeat. So please go and check it out if you are interested in more. So this is me. Pleasure to meet you all. It's great to be here. So why AI? Why news media? What is our core business? Why should we exist in the future at all? That is something that we need to ask today. We need to prove ourselves again. So some background related to that. This is the physical and digital, they are seamlessly interwoven today. So these are my interfaces, my Google search or my maps there that kind of guided me to this very place today. Or decides the TripAdvisor kind of helps me to find the food that I'm going to eat tomorrow morning. Or then it's my heart rate, how I move and sleep. That data affects directly how I behave when I go to bed. Or then there is the final picture in there, which is the stock market. You know, that's how the whole capitalistic system is kind of run by this thing, and all in my wrist and in my pocket. So this is the world today we are living in. At the same time, everyone competes on your attention. So the mobile lock screen is actually becoming your new news feed, your new personalized news feed. And especially young people are interested in getting personalized news alerts or notifications, if you will. And then, hold your breath. So Trump comes up. So the data, when I say that the digital and physical are seamlessly interwoven, public and private are seamlessly interwoven, political, commercial are seamlessly interwoven. And now all these big data, tech giants, social media companies, they affect not just what I do or what I read or what I watch, but also how I manifest my citizenship. So if you would have tools and methods to look at the data, would Trump be a surprise for us? Or would the rise of the far right in Europe be truly a surprise for us? Or actually what is happening in Hong Kong today? Or, okay, we are now in London, so Brexit. Who would have guessed if they would have the data at hand to make the right kind of interpretations? So, and this happens in a world where this is our president of Finland, Sauli Niinistö, and next, Vladimir Putin, our dear, dear eastern neighbor. And in today's world, they could be made to say, from total nonsense to truly to declare a war and send directly on your mobile lock screen. That could happen, and we live next to Russia, so this is a kind of a important thing for us. So that's possible in today's world, where digital and physical, commercial and political are seamlessly interwoven. Now, this is the world. Silence again. So these are our ideals. The ideals of news media, the ideals of journalism, seeking the truth to inform. Independent and transparent reporting, supporting democracy. Now, these sound vitally important and relevant things today. Vitally relevant indeed. Now, how do we make sure that these great ideals have any future? I think that if we do not truly kind of redefine our core business, redefine who we are, we cannot really have a say in a world that is governed and affected by AI and machine learning. So we need to work. And how do we work? What should we do? I should give some answers here today. This is something. Content, AI, and UI. And you should do two things when you combine content, AI, and UI. Journalists need new tools to understand this reality where digital and physical are seamlessly interwoven. We need to be better at explaining the world. And at the same time, we need to be better at explaining the world in a way that people truly engage with what we do. So that's what we need to do. So what are these new forms? First things first, when you want to combine content, AI, and UI, bring journalists, data scientists, and designers into the same room. Start by that, because without having multidisciplinary teams, you cannot find a common cause. You cannot redefine your core mission and core business. There are no shortcuts. You need to start with multidisciplinary teams to make and remake what you are. And what we have done, this is exhibit number 1. We brought journalists and designers and data scientists into the same room to build a machine learning AI news assistant. And how does it work? It's called Voitto. It's Victory in English. And this is a news assistant that learns directly on your lock screen. And what I mean by that is that it can personalize your news experience without you opening the news app anymore at all. And that's huge. Just using the notifications on your lock screen. That Voitto can do for you. And how has it been? Because we need to make sure that people truly use these new things. So over 90% of people who have now, and I underline, Voitto is an opt-in feature, so you need to turn it on. Over 90% of people who have turned Voitto on are keeping it on, so I'm very, very enthusiastic about that. And then, of course, like Oxford Reuters Institute highlighted Voitto as an example of combining news media content, artificial intelligence, and user interfaces. I'm proud for the team. Exhibit number 2. Journalism, data science, design. Again, bring the people into the same room And we try to create a new experience that would truly open up this very, very complex topic of information operations. So Troll Factory is a game that you can play. It promotes digital media literacy by putting you in the center of action. You become an internet troll. You can, in a game-like environment, you can start to spread fake news, conspiracy theories, use botnets, and targeted advertising and malicious memes to do this. And actually the game itself is just a tip of an iceberg, because we made a big background research related to this, what is actually happening when it comes to information operations. And we decided, after an in-depth journalistic evaluation, to use true examples, genuine real-life examples of hate speech and these malicious memes and fake news. So again, what are people saying? They are truly engaged. 70% of those people who start with Troll Factory also complete the game. And now remember the nature of the content. It's hard. And 6 minutes in average the user spent with this very, very complex topic. And now, okay, it has been featured in various international publications. TechRunch, Ars Technica, Fast Company in there. And this is actually the gist of the feedback. The reality is scary awful, but it needs to be shown in order to truly make people understand what is happening under the shiny surface of our everyday social media platforms. So, okay, we won a prize as well. I'm happy for the team. Great. You can go there, trollfactory.yle.fi, try it out, give us feedback. We try to learn how to use these things. And this is my concluding slide. I just want to say this. Journalism and AI, it's not AI first, or it's not tech first, but it is journalism first. So I truly thank you for your time. This has been a pleasure. Thank you so much.